We're in Starkvegas in today's episode. Time to take me out to the ball game, Hail State style. Come on, I need some more cowbell! Hey, welcome to Lurks Lessons, a monthly channel where I explain what you need to know in becoming a sports fan of a professional or collegiate team. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing by clicking the button below. So you find yourself taking a break from reading your favorite John Grisham novel, and you discover that the author is a graduate from Mississippi State. You also discover that he is a fan of baseball and as a proud alum attends a game every year when he can. Lo and behold, you're hooked just like a great Grisham story, and you now want to ring true as well. My name is Jeff Lurkey, and here's what you need to know and how to be a Mississippi State Bulldogs fan. Located in Starkville, Mississippi, the Bulldogs play in the Southeastern Conference, or the SEC, along with 13 other teams. Their division is the West Division, and their colors are maroon and white. Playing ball since 1885, the school's team has achieved quite a bit of accomplishments. 10 College World Series appearances, 17 conference championships, which 11 of those are in the SEC, 6 SEC tournament crowns, and 36 NCAA tournament appearances. For the student athletes, 61 All-Americans, 14 first-round draft picks going to the big leagues, backed with 58 alumni having played in the MLB. Fun fact, ever wondered why the schools Texas A&M and MSU look similar? Mississippi State used to be known as Mississippi A&M when the school was founded in 1878. 2 years after Texas A&M, hence why the school's colors are maroon and white. Also known as the Aggies, Mississippi A&M changed their name to the Maroons in 1932 when they became Mississippi State College. The school wasn't granted university status until 1958, on when they officially became known as the Bulldogs. Even with all of those achievements, the Diamond Dogs came so close in becoming College World Series champions in 2013. Sadly, we came in second. However, one thing we State fans know we have over everybody else, and that is our ball field, the Carnegie Hall of College baseball. The most popular and favorite pastime that State fans enjoy is the left field lounge at Dudy Noble Field in Polk Dement Stadium. These highly prized seats that were originally parking spots where fans drove their pickup trucks, motorhomes, or trailers and tailgated just beyond the fence, grilling pork shoulder, catfish, and spare ribs throughout the game. Today, in the newly renovated stadium, they are box seats that have places for grills and electrical sockets to have a prime tailgating experience inside the ballpark. Truly an awesome and unique feature. Now that I got you salivating over freshly cooked smoked sausage with a side of comeback sauce, let's look at some all-star players and managers that carved their name in Bulldogs history. Playing since 1885, there's plenty of names to know in being a Bulldog fan. However, we narrowed it down to these 4. At number 4, we got Clark Randolph Noble. Nicknamed Dudy, hey, that sounds familiar, right? Clark was first a player for Mississippi A&M, earning 14 varsity letters in 4 different sports. He became the Bulldogs skipper in 1920 and was all the way till 1947. He won 3 Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Association championships with a total coaching record of over 260 wins. After coaching, he became the school's athletic director from 1938 to 59. The baseball field was named in his honor in 1949, and he was later inducted in the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame in 1961. At number 3, we got Ron Polk. Managing the Dogs for a collective 29 years beginning in 1976, Polk had an overall record of 1,139 wins, 590 losses, and 2 ties. With a winning percentage of .659, Polk earned the title of National Coach of the Year twice and was a 4-time SEC Coach of the Year. During his time, he managed the team to 5 SEC regular season titles and 5 SEC tournament crowns. In 2009, he was inducted to the College Baseball Hall of Fame, and you guessed right, the stadium was codenamed after him in 1997. Now, our last 2 spots are easily interchangeable because both were phenomenal athletes that as teammates arguably put Hail State on the map. So we flipped a coin to see who's going at number 2, and that is slugger number 6, Rafael Palmeiro. Outfielder with the team from 83 to 85, the Cuban native still holds the school record of career home runs with 67. This Bulldog was drafted 22nd overall in the 1985 MLB draft by the Chicago Cubs and later became a 4-time All-Star and a 3-time Golden Glove Award winner. In 2012, Palmeiro was given the honor of being inducted to the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame. The other side of that coin is our number 1 Diamond Dog, number 23, Will Clark. This first baseman still holds Hail State's record of batting average and slugging percentage. Also playing from 1983 to 85, Clark had 61 home runs and 199 RBIs in his time at Starkville. The New Orleans native was drafted 2nd overall in the 1985 MLB draft by the San Francisco Giants, and later became a 6-time All-Star. Without a question, he holds a spot in the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame. Locals knew these two juggernauts as Thunder and Lightning, that as teammates they combined to win 137 games, dominating the SEC in the early 80s. Or was it Lightning and Thunder? Because, physics says... Moving on. Alright, the last thing you need to know, and this is the most important information in today's lesson. Who do we dislike in pulling for Mississippi State? Our in-state rivals, the University of Mississippi Rebels, or Ole Miss for short. With just over 75 miles separating from Starkville and Oxford, Mississippi, the teams have played against each other since 1893, with the first game going to the Bulldogs on a 6-3 final score. Currently, the overall record between the two schools is 253, 207, 5, favoring Mississippi State. Come on, is it even a question? The two teams play a 3-game series every year counting towards conference play in the regular season, but they also play a 1 non-conference neutral site game ever since 1980. Formerly known as the Mayor's Trophy, the Governor's Cup is played in Pearl, Mississippi at the Atlanta Braves minor league affiliate team's stadium, the Mississippi Braves. To really sell this point home, when the Rebels came to Polk-Dement Stadium on April 12, 2014, it became an NCAA record for the largest single on-campus baseball attendance at 15,586. That game was decided in extra innings with a score of 6-5, favoring the Bulldogs. Another way of looking at it is this. Anytime Hotty Toddy is beaten, a Hail State fan celebrates with pure jubilation. Come on. Alright, let's recap. The Bulldogs play in the SEC. They have 17 conference titles. Polk-Dement Stadium is the Carnegie Hall of College baseball. Thunder and Lightning are legendary. And you really dislike the Ole Miss Rebels. So, take it all in when you support the Diamond Dogs at your next ball game. The sights of the billowing charcoal smoke from left field lounge to the ringing of the cowbells. The taste of victory with a side of boiled shrimp will have you keep coming back for more. Hail State. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's Lurks Lessons episode. Please subscribe to my channel and also leave some comments on what other cool things Mississippi State fans need to know. Also leave some suggestions what other cool fan bases I need to showcase next. Alright, we'll see you guys next time.